I get it. Well, let's bring in today's panel. We have Scott Martin from Kingsview Asset Management and Dan Henninger from the Wall Street Journal. Of course, if it's Thursday, it must be Dan Henninger. That's when his piece appears in the Journal. They're both Fox News contributors. Dan, first to you. You write eloquently about how well we are doing economically. The president is trying to push that point home in Pennsylvania. Can he turn the good economic news into good political news for his party?
Well, that remains to be seen, David. I mean, consider the Marist poll just came out today on Trump's first year. Fascinating result. Republicans think it was a success by 87%. Democrats think it was a failure by 87%. Can you get over that symmetry? In the center, you have independents divided about 50-50. So obviously, in terms of politics, the appeal has to be made in the center to these independents. And I think Trump is doing the right thing. I should think he should do it in a more apolitical way. I don't think harping on the election or Hillary Clinton is going to pull too many independents.
Yeah, but the point is, Scott, that Democrats went along with nothing that he proposed or that he succeeded in doing, whether it was through executive orders and deregulation or the tax cut. Not one Democrat voted for the tax. And just a month ago, we should remember, Democrats were saying that none of the things that are happening would happen, including companies giving out bonuses, pay raises. And imagine Tim Cook, of all people, one of the, I don't think he's come out publicly and been anti-Trump, but you know he's kind of an anti-Trump guy. Here's what he said about what the tax cuts have enabled him to do. Play the tape.
Large parts of this that are a result of the tax reform, and there's large parts of this that we would have done in any situation. And so I haven't spent a lot of time in categorizing those two because, to me, this is about America. It's not about which bucket you put things in.
Yeah, but he did give credit to the tax cuts, Scott, for enabling him to expand his investment tremendously.
Which is good to see, David. I mean, this is a big Silicon Valley company that, as we know, typically some of those companies out there, let's just say it, I mean, they tend to lean a little bit more left. And Tim Cook, I appreciate his honesty here. To your comments on the lead out there, I'll tell you what, I mean, Democrats poo-pooed a lot of the agenda. Like you said, they stood in the way. I mean, I remember words like Armageddon being used. And nowadays, David, they won't even acknowledge. They're dying to avoid the acknowledgement of the benefits that we're already seeing from the agenda taking place even just this year from a couple of weeks ago in the tax cut passage. So at least you're going to see the benefits come through with respect to, I believe, what's going to be a strong midterm effort from the Republicans.
Dan, I think Americans are rightfully suspicious of political promises and corporate promises, for that matter. They want to see it in their paychecks. They want to see it in whether their kids get a job after they get out of college and so forth. Are they once they do, if they do see their paychecks go up, if they do see the job situation improve, will they then be believers and turn that into the way they vote?
Well, I think that's the big question. I mean, you're talking about economic well-being, and as it spreads through the economy, through the country, and people begin to feel it, see it in their paychecks, the question is, will they calm down about the politics and give the president credit for this? We're all going to have to talk in coming days about the president's first year. I've been looking a little bit at what he did on deregulation. We all know what happened to the stock market, David, but the deregulation has touched almost every industry out there, mining, telecommunications, agriculture, and I think all of that is gradually going to seep through into people's kitchen tables.
Good stuff. Dan and Scott, thank you very much.